guys, I'm Dimension Jump and today I'm doing my top 5 legendary Pokemon. Now, in today's video I'll be going over some of my favourite legendary Pokemon that have been appearing in the Pokemon games. And yeah, so for number 5 is Palkia. Now with Palkia, I think what I like about Palkia the most is probably its design, because it's basically this giant purple and white, purpley pinky, purpley white Pokemon, and I do also like its typing. It's Dragon Water type. I think it kind of makes sense, but I think I kind of wish they had more emphasis on the water type, because with the Dragon type I totally get it looks dragon-like, but I don't really know about its water typing, because the only thing I know about it being a water type is that it's got water pulse, I think, when you catch it in Pearl or Platinum. And yeah, I think there could have been a bit more emphasis on the water type, but I do like Palkia. I think it's a nice, cool design, and it's probably a really cool looking dragon type, and I do think it's a nice, awesome design. And I do like the whole jewel thing on its shoulder, and I think that's quite fun. Not fun. I think an interesting and cool design. For number 4 is Giratina. Now, what I like about Giratina is, again, like with Palkia, its design and its typing. Because with Giratina, it's a Dragon Ghost type, and unlike Palkia, you can definitely see the whole Ghost type with Giratina, because it's one of the few Pokemon to have a different design, or two different designs. One being its normal form, and one being its distorted form. Because if you've played Diamond, Pearl, Shining Pearl, the other Brilliant Diamond, or you'll know that Giratina has the base form of Giratina is like he's on all fours. But if you've played Platinum, and I think as well as some other parts of the remakes, you would see that Giratina is this sort of like floating snake thing, and I think, yeah, that's really cool design, because I think with the second design it's more distorted form. It definitely shows off more of its ghost type, where with the base standard form it shows off more of its dragon type. And I think both forms complement one of their types depending on how you play Giratina or how you use it. Because I think in order to use the distorted form of Giratina, I think you have to give it a specific item to make it become the distorted form. And yeah, I think that's really cool. And also I do like one of its moves it has, Shadow Force, I think, I can't 100% remember, where it's a nice and awesome move, because it basically means Giratina vanishes, and you can't hit Giratina for like a move, and Giratina can't hit you for a move. So I think that's quite cool and interesting, and yeah, I think Giratina is a quite cool and interesting Pokemon. For number 3 is Entei, or Enti, depending on how you ask. And what I like about Entei is that it's a giant fire dog, and I think possibly my favourite out of the 3 legendary dogs you can find in Johto. And what I like about Entei is that it's the way it's designed, because like it's a fire type, and I think it looks intimidating design wise, just because of how large this Pokemon is, and I quite like the fur and the mane on it. It's like this long flowing kind of mane type thing. It's kind of like, I think, a reddy brown kind of colour with a hint of gold, I think, and some white in there. And I do kind of like the whole fang things that's like around its face, like I don't know what they're called, the two, I think, mask fang thing around its face. And yeah, I think it's a nice intimidating design, and I think it's probably better out of Suicune and the other legendary dog. I forgot his name. I think Entei is a really cool and intimidating legendary. For number 2 is Kyogre. Now, what I like about Kyogre is that it's this giant whale thing, and I do like its more primordial form, because with normal regular Kyogre, it's very, I think, basic, and I think it looks cool. I just prefer its primordial form, because with primordial Kyogre, I think it's more, it can do more damage. I think maybe stat wise it can do more damage, but I think when you look at it, you think, oh okay, primordial Kyogre can do more damage. And I also like regular Kyogre, because with Kyogre, I think you can just, like, I think when I look at Kyogre or primordial Kyogre, you'll think, okay, now this is going to be serious, because this is like the master of the seas and stuff like that. And I think Kyogre it's a nice, I think it's a nice simple design on a legendary. So yeah, for number 1 is Rayquaza. Now, what I like about Rayquaza is, like with some of the other legendaries on this list, it's mainly to do with its design, and I think also its typing as well, because with Rayquaza it is a dragon flying type, and design wise it complements those two typings very well, because it looks very dragon-like. It's basically this giant green snake dragon thing, and then again the flying type, it complements it quite well, because it's just a flying snake thing. And then you've got Mega Rayquaza, which is a more intimidating version of regular Rayquaza, because with normal Rayquaza, it's just, as I said before, a giant green snake thing. And with Mega Rayquaza, I do like how it gets more cooler in design, because like I do like regular Rayquaza, but with Mega Rayquaza, it's got these two giant blade scythe things coming down from its head, and you've got these orange stripe flame things around its body, and I think that's a really cool legendary Mega, I think. And yeah, I think I've many, because like I really like how it's used in the Delta episode of Orvas, because I think one of the people, or one of the trainers that you're trying to stop, is trying to summon Rayquaza to help it stop Deoxys, and I think from that experience alone is what makes Rayquaza cool, because you're trying to stop this giant psychic alien Pokemon thing from destroying the world or something. And yeah, I think Rayquaza is a really cool legendary. That's been my top 5 favourite legendary Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.